Good morning, guys. So I thought that I would kind of do two things in one video. I'm gonna show you guys what I ordered from Hobonichi, and then I'm gonna show you or tell you guys what my 2021 planner setup is predicted to be like. Um, so I've actually already unboxed everything that's in this box. What's in here right now is what I plan on using for 2021. So I'm gonna go ahead and open all this. This is the quote that you get with the Hobonichi. I did order this from the Hobonichi website, which if you are planning on ordering, I would suggest possibly doing like a bulk order all at once because shipping can be quite expensive. It does come from Japan. There are some items on the website that are only Japanese, like you can only get them in Japan. You can also order Hobonichi from Jet Pens. You can even find some sellers from Etsy, so you don't need to order it from the Hobonichi website itself. I ordered from the Hobonichi website because I wanted to try it out, but it truly was not necessary. So like I said, I already unboxed everything. So I'm going to show you guys what I ordered first. And my order was quite small. I don't really order that much. In fact, I think I'm missing something. I'll grab that in a moment. So I got 3 items that are in the A5 size. I got the folders. I've already seen through everything, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. So I got the folders. These are A5 size, obviously, and they're slightly transparent. And so that's the first one. And then this one is my favorite. This one is green, and then on the back has like a little moon, which is see-through, if you guys can see through my hand. So those are the folders. I got the notebooks. So the A5 comes with 2 notebooks. I believe the A6 and the Hobonichi, when you get the free notebook or like the individual notebooks, they come in a 3-pack, but the A5 is a 2-pack. And it's just graph. It's the beautiful Tomoe River paper that the Hobonichi uses. And I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but I think the Tomoe River paper smells good. And I'm not really quite sure why I think that. And then this is the A5 plain notebook. And I did say in my stories maybe a few days ago that I did not know that the Hobonichi plain notebooks had slightly different colors. So the first few pages are this red grid. And then after the red, it is slightly bluish. And then I believe the colors are very, very subtle, so it's kind of hard to tell. I think that's still the blue. And then this is a slightly olive green. And then in the very back, it's kind of this brown shade. It's so subtle. If I wasn't looking at this notebook really closely, I wouldn't have even seen it. It doesn't bother me at all. It's kind of nice that it is slightly 4 different shades, but that is something to note if that does bother you, if your grids change color. So that's A5. I got one thing in A6 size, which is the plain notebook. It's the same thing as the A5. Has the same different colors in the graph. I'm not going to unbox it or unwrap it because it's the exact same. And then I ordered these are the wallet size card pockets. They're sticky backed and they fit a perfect credit card. So when you buy it, it comes in a pack of 10. And just so you know, this yellow is actually the back of the sticky pocket. So their pockets are not completely clear. The sticky part comes in 2 little strips that run along the back, in which you just take off. And then I got the page holder. I got it mostly because I was already paying for shipping, so I might as well get the accessories because accessories don't really weigh that much more, so the cost of shipping wouldn't increase. If I was to order again, I probably wouldn't order this. It is quite bulky when I put it into my Hobonichi weeks. This size fits the Hobonichi Weeks and the A6. There's a bigger one for the A5. And it's actually very convenient. I'll show you guys right now. So this is my Hobonichi Weeks. And it slips in this back pocket as such. So when you're writing on a page, it holds your page for you. The reason why I would skip on it next time is because when you close it, it is rather bulky because of the rivets here that hold the elastic. And to be honest, I don't really need a page holder. So I got it more as an experiment. I don't really need it personally. And while I'm at it, this is my Hobonichi Weeks. I got the beige latte cover with the Eric cover on cover. And I'll go ahead and take out the cover on cover so that you guys can see it better. This is the pen, the freebie pen that comes whenever you order a planner. I did not know this when I ordered, but it's actually the Hobonichi 20th anniversary. So this is the special anniversary pen. It's a very nice pen. It has a black grip. It comes with a black, a blue, and a red ink. I believe it's the Uniball pens, which is a very nice pen itself. And yeah, it's a nice pen. It's a 0.38 nib, if you're curious. So I ordered this week's. This is the beige latte. I'll go ahead and take out all my accessories. And it has a slightly cloth feeling. It has embossed here 2021, if you guys can see that. It's very subtle. On the spine, it's even more subtle, so I'm not even sure if you guys will catch this, but it has 2021 right there. It's very nice, very portable. I went ahead and put in 3 sticky pockets because I'm going to use this as my wallet. And it comes with this free pocket here. It comes just free. It's stickied on the back. I decided to stick it on my front page. And back, I left empty. You could stick this pocket on here as well. I see a lot of people do that. So the weeks, I believe a lot of people have gone through this, but just to quickly flip through it, it's a yearly overview. It has a year at a glance kind of page. And then it goes from monthlies. It goes from February 2020 all the way to March of 2022. And if you guys can tell, there are some Japanese characters on it. The Sunday is in red, as well as some holidays. And this is graphed, which is very nice. At the very bottom here, you'll see that there are little check marks. And I did count going down this side. There are enough boxes to do like maybe a small habit tracker. And besides every single week, if you guys can see, there is a little week number. It's very nice, very compact. And then it goes into the weekly pages. So just to flip to a random week. It is a Monday start. Goes all the way from Monday to Sunday. And then at the very bottom, it has a Japanese quote. And then here, there's a little calendar that shows you what week you're on. The opposite side is graph. It does show you the week number as well as the month here. And I believe these might be an indication of a holiday. When you're looking on the left side of the page, it is actually a blank page. However, you can see slight graph, and that is actually from the page previous. So it's almost like a ghosting of the graph itself, which is nice when you're trying to maybe write straight or draw lines. Here you can see 2 little dots that can separate your right page or your left page into 3 different sections. And those boxes line up all the way down through to Sunday. On the left side, it's graph. However, there is a 1 bolder line that goes vertically down. So you could essentially lengthen your weekly page onto this line. The graph itself lines up with the boxes on the left. And over here, it does have the month number so that when you close your book, if you guys can see, those months, you can see a slight shadowing on the pages. So, and the weeks go all the way till January 2nd of 2022. And I believe they start, yes, November 30th of 2020. So you get a full year. And 2 months extra. After the weeks, there is a notes page, which has some abbreviations. It has an index page, and then behind the index page are all graph paper. The graph paper is numbered on the lower corner, and it has 71 graph pages. But just to note, the index page, there's only this many index lines. The next page over is a measurement sheet. I used to actually do this. My mother taught me to do this. So you measure how long a width of a page is, or the width that your fingers can go to. You also can measure this. This should be like an inch-ish. But if you write down how much this measurement is, when you're out and about and you're looking for a painting or a frame and you don't have a measuring sheet with you, if you know how much this measures to, you can get a rough estimate. And Hobonichi conveniently gives you a sheet that you can write it all down. This is in centimeters. This is Japanese after all, but you can I'll just gonna cross it out and write inches because I'm in America. And it has all of these different measurements that are very convenient to have. Next is your My 100 list, and it goes from 1 to 100, and every 100th or every 10th is kind of shaded in. There's some information about Japan that is in Japanese. There are some cartoons that are very cute to watch, and some posture diagrams. That's what I'm inferring based on the image. I cannot read Japanese. And then I believe this might be for contacts, or this definitely I think is for contacts. And then on the back page, it's a personal info sheet. And every single Hobonichi book is stamped with a number, so you know what number book you have, which is very nice. It does come with 2 bookmarks, a black and a gray. When you get the bookmarks, they're not knotted. So I knotted it myself because I did not like the fraying to continue, but you can put charms or what have you. So that is the Hobonichi weeks. And then I got the Hobonichi cover on cover. So this is the Eric cover. It's very, very cute. Hobonichi collaborates with artists every year. And how I like to put it in is I just put it in. It's usually not very difficult. However, because I'm talking to a video camera, it's kind of embarrassing. But the book is quite robust. So that's how it fits in. I put in these little Velcro dots on the edge so that I can close it and not have to worry about it opening. After all, I am using this as a wallet, so that would really suck if it opened randomly. So I put in my cards going in this way. This loop actually comes in like this. So it has like a little place to place it in. It has a card spot here. And again, I'll put a card spot here. So in total, I can carry about 5 cards in here, which is essentially all I need. On the back, you also have, again, this little card slot, which you can put in either the page holder or another card. I did get the set of Hobonichi notebooks. I did not grab it with me, so I apologize, but the Hobonichi notebooks come slightly smaller than the Hobonichi Weeks size, so that it can actually fit in the cover on cover without interfering with the binding. So I slip mine here, and it fits just beautifully. These books come in a set of 3. And then I did get a pencil board because it was adorable. And I've actually watched this anime multiple times as a child. I believe it's like a really old anime, so I might be revealing my age here. And the front, it is slightly foiled over here with the name and then the author. And these are actually all the characters in the anime. On the top, it has a today. And then when you flip it over, it has more of the characters. And it also has, again, today. And then these measurements. I believe these are in centimeters. And so you can put them in your page so that you can see today, which is very nice and convenient. I put the pen into the pen loop. And it fits perfectly. And then I just close it like this. So this is what I plan on using as an everyday carry, everyday planner. my wallet as well for 2021. And then I also have it supplemented with a standard traveler's notebook, which I will show you here. This video is going to be quite long. So this is my standard Chic Sparrow Creme Brulee Deluxe. I'll show it this way. It's a beautiful leather. I love the creme brulee. I love the creme leather line from Chic Sparrow in general because it's quite a thick leather. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite thick. So therefore it's quite heavy. But the thing is that because it is thicker and heavier, it doesn't show a lot of wear and tear, and it's a very supple leather. So it feels really nice to hold. And this is the old style deluxe. So I have the 3 card slots here, and then the secretarial with the pen loop. This pen loop goes inward, which is an indication that this is an older model. So I'm going to be using this in conjunction with the Weeks. The Weeks, in comparison to a standard, is like, it's a similar, I guess, dimensions in that it's both rectangular. However, the standard is much larger. Well, by a little bit, maybe by an inch on top and an inch on the width. So, how I plan on using these together. I will use this for everyday planning. So all my events, all my bills, all the things that I need to do every week will go in here. I will put all my collections in the graph. There are 71 pages. I do not have 71 collections that I need to keep track of. So I am positive that I'm going to have a lot of pages that might be wasted in the end of the year, which, to be honest, I'm okay with it. I want it to be extremely functional. I don't want to worry about wasting things. And then I plan on using this notebook in the back as sort of an inbox list. I find that whenever I'm out with my husband is the time that he always gets a call. So it's always good for me to keep a notebook because he never brings a notebook to write notes in. So that's how I plan on using this. So then the question is, why do I need a standard? I want to keep a standard because I like it. In here, I have 4 notebooks. I have a checkbook register. I have my predicted daily insert that I hope to use in 2021. I have a journal, which is just line pages. And then I have a debt repayment. Theoretically, I could have put all of these in here. I could have put debt repayment as a collection. I could have kept a separate journal. I could have put my dailies in with my inbox notebook in the back. And then I could put my checkbook register as well in that inbox notebook. The reason why I'm keeping these separate is because one of my main goals for next year is I want to control my finances a lot better and get out of debt. So by keeping it in a separate insert, I am more inclined to keep checking it every day, especially if it's connected with my journal and a daily insert. That means I will have to handle this every day to write in my journal or to check my daily to-dos. So that's the reason why I'm keeping it separate. You could, and I believe lots of people actually do, keep everything in a Hobonichi Weeks. This is an amazing size. It is small, but you can always supplement it with extra notebooks. There is that graph notebook in the back. This is the regular size. You can also get a mega size, which has, I believe, twice as many graph pages on the back. So the Hobonichi Weeks is a great notebook. I would suggest getting maybe a printable insert instead of buying it straight out so that you can test the size. But if you really like it, I would suggest it. It's a nice little planner. But yeah, that is what I plan on using for 2021. I plan on using a standard, supplementing with a Hobonichi Weeks. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I will probably do an updated setup the closer 2021 hits, so most likely in December. Right now it is October. But so this is just a very straightforward view on what I think 2021 will be for me. Well, if you guys have any questions, ask. I will most likely update more on my Instagram than on YouTube, so feel free to follow me. It's the same name as this channel. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye.